Number 25, Bloody Knuckles. This one's a classic, and the name seems to describe the outcome perfectly. Number 24, Mercy. Here's another classic game that was played by pimply teenagers all over the world. Two players grasped each other's hands and tried to twist the other person into submission. Number 23, the Suicide Game. This one was pretty basic. Whoever could jump off the highest surface won. Number 22, Bloody Knuckles with a coin. As you can see, these games don't require much thought. It's Bloody Knuckles, except players slid a coin at their knuckles from across the lunchroom table. Number 21, Hillsborough. Named after the regrettable incident known as the Hillsborough disaster, where a number of people were crushed to death in a stadium stampede, this game consisted of a group of people smashing up against the wall. Those closest to the wall had to avoid being crushed. Number 20, Superman. Here's one that wasn't as dangerous as it was dumb. One person lay in the street while the others pretended to beat him up as cars drove by. Number 19, probably originating in some far corner of Russia, this game involved throwing a knife, or something similar, between your feet. Wherever it stuck was where you had to slide your foot to, thus decreasing the distance. Number 18, the can. Everyone took turns punching a can until it turned into a razor-sharp menace. The first person to chicken out lost. Number 17, slaps. It was basically Bloody Knuckles except with open hands. Number 16, Red Rover. Two lines of kids locked arms as one kid from the opposite team would rush the line and try to break through while being kicked and punched. Number 15, Crash. All it took was a hill and a shopping cart. Everyone would pile into the cart and gravity would do the rest. Number 14, Shuffle. Played up north during winter, a large group would go out into the middle of a frozen lake and try to kick each other's legs out. Bonus points for dunking people. Number 13, Bulrush. This was probably the fastest way to get expelled, but basically whenever you saw each other in the school hallways, you would try to dish out some surprise tackles. Number 12, Roof Tag. The name says it all. It was just tag, except you were on the roof. Number 11, Tray Surfing. To do this, you would need a car and a restaurant tray. One person would drive the car and the other would grab the passenger side door while standing on the tray and surfing down the street. Number 10, Dain-Bramage. Another game of submission, foolhardy teenagers would take turns knocking each other in the head with textbooks. Number 9, Ant Pile. Whoever could keep their hand in the ant pile the longest was the winner. Number 8, King of the Hill. One player was the king and it was everyone else's job to get him off the hill. Whoever was successful became the next king. Although this game has been played many ways, with flags, balls, and other props, the most immature way to play was with nothing except your bare hands. Number 7, Garage Slide. Everyone took turns rushing a closing garage door trying to slide under. The distance was gradually increased until someone didn't make it. Number 6, Kerplunk. This genius game involved everyone throwing a large stick up into a tree simultaneously and then trying to avoid them on the way down. Number 5, Car Tag. To win at this, you had to hide behind parked cars in the street and then try to jump out and successfully tag the back bumper of cars as they drove by. Number 4, Crazy Can Pit. Here's a game your doctor probably wouldn't have recommended. Everyone stood around a fire and threw in random cans. Of course, some substances are less agreeable with heat than others. Number 3, Crippler. Everyone was in the swimming pool except for one person who would be the Crippler. He would run around the outside of the pool trying to jump on people in a damage-inflicting manner. Whoever he caught would become the next Crippler. Number 2, Jarts. Also known as lawn darts, this game has been long banned in the United States and Canada. Although it's basically darts on a much larger scale, people actually killed each other with these things. And number 1, Get Down, Mr. President. With reports that this game was even being played in some graduate universities, it would start when one person in a group put their hand up to their ear like a Secret Service agent. The others in the group would follow until only one person was left without their hands in their ear. Everyone would then yell, "Get down, Mr. President," and tackle them to the ground. If you liked the video you just saw, then feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel by using the orange button in the top right. And don't forget to go check out our website at list25.com for more awesome lists.